So, I want to reinvent the Haunted Star and turn it into a successful business.
I never got the impression that Luke cared about profits. Don't you think you should run it by him before you start reinventing?
He's gone.
Yeah, he's in rehab, right?
He left 15 minutes after checking in.
That's not too surprising.
Right, so I was gonna get Spinelli to track him down, but then I realized that we'd be dragging him back to the same situation that made him leave in the first place.
You guys were just trying to help.
But he didn't want help, and it wasn't helping by constantly hounding him about being an alcoholic.
Okay, well, what alcoholic wants that?
But he's different, and I should have trusted my initial instincts. I mean, him in a 12-step program. What planet are we on?
The planet of good intentions?
Okay, so I think I can give him something to come back to if I fix up this place.
You mean like redecorating? Because this decor is so stuck in.
Yeah, I think I want to maybe redecorate. I want to get a younger clientele, and I would love it if you would help me.
Lulu, thanks.
You would be so good at this. You're so good at knowing what's hot, what's gonna be hot. You do it for Crimson. You could do it for here.
Lulu, I'm
we work
sorry.
together
You
again.
can redecorate this casino from top to bottom, but it's not going to bring your dad back. That it can really hurt when your parents leave. There's this sense of emptiness that you can fill with denial, self-destructive behavior, accomplishment, all of which I have tried. But in the end, it's just better to accept it.
Well, I'm sorry about Frisco and Felicia, but my dad is nothing like them.
Yet Luke up and leaves again and again.
Not because he doesn't care.
Lulu, I get that, but a terrible thing has happened. He killed Jake, and Luke doesn't want to quit drinking, so he left.
And I have to give him a reason to come back, and he is at his best when he has a sense of purpose.
A purpose? As in running a bar and casino?
Yes, he loves it when this place is noisy and crowded and filled with people, sheep to fleece, as he puts it.
That was before the accident.
And his drinking got out of control after the accident. He's hurting by the way my family's treated him. I shouldn't have gone along with the tough love situation, so I need to make it up to him.
Okay. Devil's advocate here. What if Luke never comes home to see his new and improved Haunted Star?
He's gonna come home. And when he does, I'm gonna show him that I love him and I accept him the way that he is.
I need the Sandro Scaviola charts. Please.
Here you go.
Thank you. How you doing today?
Okay.
This is weird.
What's wrong?
Well, the patient is allergic to penicillin, which is noted in the records, but it's not on the admission forms. Something really screwed up here. Okay, all right, it's fine. It's fine. Doesn't look like she's actually prescribed this medication. Because if she would have, that would have killed her, and I think Miss Scaviola likes her life.
Well,
So.
I'll make sure that never happens again.
Yeah? Well, it's not your fault. I mean, this is the results of the budgets being cut, and this staff is stretched extraordinarily thin. Mistakes like this happen. Probably should get to the bottom of this and put on my administration hat. However, that hat, I don't wear that hat. It clashes with the doctor outfit.
I don't want you to think twice about it. I'll find out whoever's responsible and let them know that this was a serious mistake and that it's unacceptable. I'm going to correct that chart myself.
Good. Thank you. Wish everyone here was as conscientious and dedicated as you are. Okay.
You would...
Hey!
I ordered you a latte.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Hi. And to repay that generosity, I would love to take you to dinner tonight.
Thank you, but I think I would be lousy company.
Really? No, I don't. Okay, what happened?
Well,
Come here.
I'm worried about Lulu. I know that's not usually like me. I'm too selfish to let other people's problems cramp my day, but she's going through a really rough time.
It's understandable, considering.
Yeah, Lulu, she takes everything to heart, which is probably why she's overreacting that Luke checked himself out of rehab.
What? Oh, hold on. Did he just check himself in voluntarily?
Yeah, and then he checked out 15 minutes later, which is Luke's way of saying goodbye to his entire family.
Well, I'm no expert, but I think rehab only works if the person wants to get help.
Yeah, try telling Lulu that, though. She's convinced that she can make Luke want to come back.
Why does she think that?
The Haunted Star Casino. She's over there right now, all wound up making plans on how she's going to turn it into some huge, successful club, and Luke will be in the center in all his glory, grateful to Lulu for her love and loyalty.
I'm no expert on alcoholism, but the plan sounds a little flawed.
Yeah, Lulu is in denial. She's just not accepting that her father, who she loves so much, has left her flat.
I hope you didn't say that.
Of course I didn't. She jumped all over me.
Well, imagine that.
She threw it in my face that my parents bailed on me. I mean, I know she wasn't trying to be mean. She's just hoping that Luke will be different, that he'll come through for her.
In her defense, who can blame her, right?
I get it. That feeling of being left behind, it's not something you get over.
Is this why you can't believe that anything good will last?
Does it?
So I think that's why you're so skittish about relationships and just convinced you're gonna ruin anything that comes your way. You're blaming yourself for your parents leaving when in reality it has nothing to do with you.
And how do you know all this?
Because I'm incredibly intelligent and have amazing intuition and legendary bedside manner. You are not supposed to be laughing for any of that.
Matt, I know you're trying to make me feel better, but when two parents take off, not just one, it's hard not to take that personally.
Yeah. But people are flawed. You know, we all have our junk to work out.
Yeah, Georgie and I, we weighed our parents down. They didn't want the responsibility of children.
Well, unfortunately, no. Fortunately, that's part of the job. I mean, responsibility is the name of the game, and that's on them, not you.
But you weren't there, so how do you know that it wasn't because of me?
Because I think you're an amazing person. I do. And because of that, I think any parent would be lucky to have you as a daughter.
You are such a nice guy.
And don't you forget it.
No. This is a crime scene here.
I don't care. My dad is your boss, and I have something more important to discuss with you than the latest mob hit.
Okay, that's great. Well, you know what? I'm working right now, so maybe next time you can call or text or email,
Okay,
whatever.
well, this is about Lulu. I'm worried about her. She's convinced that making the Haunted Star into a success will bring Luke back.
Yeah, we talked last night, and she wanted to go find him. I warned her that he didn't want to be found, and then she called Spinelli and got him to do a cyber track to find him or something.
Okay, well, now she's over at the Haunted Star right now, bouncing off the walls with this ridiculous idea that turning that place around will fix things, and it won't.
Well, she wants to be close to her father. I mean, maybe she thinks this is going to be a new beginning for them.
When the reality is that her dad deserted her. You need to talk to her before she ends up in some sort of trouble.